It's just this Bane is terrifying. The cost of this war, it just continues to rise.
Maybe you have a point.
You wouldn't have to betray him if he didn't associate with criminals. We've never gone up against anyone able to cause you so much harm. You've only been putting on an act for most of your adult life. You'll have to give the performance of a lifetime to pull the wool over their eyes.
I've already arranged for him to get a generous payout and an extended vacation.
Yeah, thank you.
Your night watchman got a nasty lump on the head, but don't worry, he'll be fine. As for Regina, I'm afraid your business client's cover story is going to cause problems. As for Regina, I'm afraid your fashion consultant's cover story is going to cause more problems. As for Regina, I'm afraid she's going to be curious about your friends from upstate. As for Regina, I'm afraid your suspicious behavior is going to make her curious about your guests. Your encounter there was too bizarre to be ignored. She seemed to be thoroughly unsettled after your encounter.
Fix it now, Alfred, whatever you have to do. I don't have time to worry about it. You need to take it easy, Al. Get some rest.
Yes, of course, I'll figure something out. It's only a momentary bit of exhaustion. I'm sure it will pass. I guess my worries are none of your concern. Understood. Bruce.
Well, breaking into my own company was unexpected. You're always so good at this, Alfred. You'll figure out the right thing.
Yes, I suppose I will. It's all coming so fast. One thing after another. She shouldn't be left guessing. Don't make the same mistake I did. I've always regretted not being more honest with you about your father's life.
You're right. I'll be as honest with Tiffany as I can.
Very good.
Alfred, this is hard enough without a lecture. Tiffany's safety is more important than the truth.
Just be careful you don't drive her away.
I was keeping an eye on you over the security feed.
After what she's been through, she deserves that we play straight with her. And replace tonight's offending security camera feed with dummy footage. My heart stopped when I saw that mad woman coming at Tiffany. I was certain she was going to kill her.
It's only a matter of time before she puts the rest of the pieces together. Are you all right?
I'm fine, Alfred. It's been a long day.
Don't I know it? Bruce! I was on the edge of my seat. Well, after what went on, it'll be a challenge to smooth things over with her. That young woman is smarter than both of us, Bruce. I don't blame you for saying you were one of them. It made sense to placate them, even if it meant breaking Tiffany's heart. I know we agreed there was no better way to get to Bane. That you managed to keep both John and Tiffany quiet was a masterstroke, Bruce. Things could have gone so much worse. Still, I heard you reveal that Lucius worked with Batman. But will that satisfy her? You know what she's like. She won't stop digging until she gets to the truth. Maybe we should just tell her. Oh, I'm sorry if you feel this is a lecture. And believe me, I want to see these monsters pay for what they've done. But this whole masquerade with John and Harley, well, frankly, it's exhausting. But this whole adventure with John and Harley, well, frankly, it's exhausting. I'll keep my thoughts to myself. With regards to tonight's other catastrophes, well, be careful and good luck.
Those things will kill you.
You know, Jim, those things are going to kill you. Those things will kill you.
Consider quitting.
Consider quitting. Consider quitting.
You sound like my daughter.
Been a busy night.
Been a busy night. Been a busy night. Been a busy night.
Good to see you on your feet again.
I'm busy, Gordon. This better be good.
I'm busy, Gordon. This better be good. I'm busy, Gordon. This better be good.
So, we're like this now, huh? Always at each other's throats. It's a waste of a good partnership.
Bat signal. Rooftop briefing. Almost feels like the good old days.
The bat signal. Rooftop briefing. Almost feels like the good old days. Bat signal. Rooftop briefing. Almost feels like the good old days.
If you mean the city's crawling with masked lunatics and I'm not the commissioner, you're not far off the mark. Demotion's still tied up in paperwork.
That's not what I meant.
That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant.
Hello to you, too. Here, you're welcome.
Sealed. By whom? Sealed. By whom? You have good instincts, Jem. They need a little fear in them right now. You have good instincts, Jem. They need a little fear in them right now. Riddler's old gang is too strong. Even for me. Riddler's old gang is too strong. Even for Batman. Riddler's old gang is too strong. Even for the Batman. To instill fear in Gotham's criminals, acting as a conscience for those who have none. To instill fear in Gotham's criminals. To act as a conscience for those who have none.
You've been demoted.
You've been demoted. You've been demoted. You've been demoted. You've been demoted.
How long does this usually take?
It takes as long as it takes. You don't just call him like a dog.
There's a million more efficient ways of contacting him, but you do it like this?
Symbols are important. Just like principles.
The bat signal lets Gotham know I'm on the move. Gordon's smart to use it.
The bat signal lets Gotham know I'm on the move. Gordon was smart to use it. The bat signal lets Gotham know I'm on the move. Gordon's smart to use it.
It won't hurt to let the Riddler's gang know you're alive. I'll give you that much.
You two are acting almost friendly.
You two are acting almost friendly. You two are acting almost friendly.
It's a strange sight.
It's strange. It's a strange sight.
Batman.
About time. Took you long enough. Gordon, you're dismissed.
This is still my goddamn station house.
Gordon, listen to Waller.
Gordon, listen to Waller. Gordon, listen to Waller.
This is Jim's precinct. He's free to do as he pleases.
This is Jim's precinct. He's free to do as he pleases. This is Jim's precinct. He's free to do as he pleases.
Maybe you weren't paying attention, but this is my turf now.
You're gonna push me too far, you hear me?
Is that a threat?
Listening's the easy part. The hard part's tuning her out.
You're both behaving like children.
You're both behaving like children. You're both behaving like children.
Watch your tone, Batman.
Or what? You'll put him on timeout?
I've been lenient with you so far, but don't push me.
For once, the bureaucracy is working in my favor.
I made Batman for the same reason. I created Batman for the same reason. Really is starting to feel like the old days. Really is starting to feel like the old days. Arkham and Hamilton Hill. Arkham and Hamilton Hill.
What's this about?
What's this about? What's this about?
This is a waste of my time. Batman got the memo. It's time you did.
Oh, yeah? Well, so do I. You're Batman. That's all you ever have to be. That's all Gotham needs you to be. And you, if you're threatening to take that away, you should be ashamed of yourself.
You're in enough trouble as it is, Jim. Don't make it worse on my account. You're in enough trouble as it is, Gordon. Don't make it worse on my account. You're in enough trouble as it is, Gordon. Don't make it worse on my account.
This isn't right. None of it.
Jim, listen to me. I need you to let me handle this.
Jim, listen to me. Let me handle this. Jim, let me handle this. Jim, listen to me. I need you to let me handle this.
Now you can turn that ridiculous light off. He's forgetting I'm the one who can make or break his career right now.
No, just God's honest truth. Something you wouldn't know a damn thing about. Unbelievable. You only remind me every other minute.
Clearly, I need a better method of getting the message across.
She knows who I am, Jim. She knows who I am, Jim. Jim. She knows who I am. Jim. She knows who I am.
I don't want to hear it. I wish I believed you could. I've still got your back, no matter what. I'll do whatever I can to help you.
Just supposed to come to Gotham, put the chains on Riddler and his gang, and get the hell out. I'm just saying this city gets under your skin, fast.
If you can't stand the heat, you can always leave. If you can't stand the heat, you can always leave.
Even so, it's good that you and your people are here.
Even so, it's good that you and your people are here. Even so, it's good that you and your people are here.
Thanks.
You didn't choose this profession because it's easy.
You didn't choose this profession because it's easy. You didn't choose this profession because it's easy.
You do the job, or you don't.
You do the job, or you don't. You do the job, or you don't.
You're absolutely right. I suppose not. You've committed your life to cleaning up these streets. Best laid plans and all that. My lab techs were able to replicate a dose of the venom serum from the vial Bane left behind at the police arsenal. So, Wayne Enterprises. Heard you made some new friends.
Are you having me followed? Are you having me followed?
The stakes are too high to leave anything to chance. You know, I actually considered asking you to infiltrate Riddler's gang. Before everything blew up.
What you saw was just a test.
What you saw was just a test. What you saw was just a test.
An operation like theirs requires someone with your resources. As long as you don't blow it, they're going to want to keep Bruce Wayne around until they take him for all they can.
Putting a tail on me jeopardizes the mission.
Putting a tail on me jeopardizes the mission. Putting a tail on me jeopardizes the mission.
Call it off.
Call it off. Call it off.
You're right. I will.
I'm doing this for Gotham, not for you, I'm doing this for Gotham, not for you, and not for...
Remember what kind of hand I'm holding, Bruce. Did you really think I'd let you tackle this group by yourself? You're good at this. Seems like you've already won Harley Quinn's trust. Listen, Bruce.
Count me in.
Count me in. Count me in.
That's it? No extra demands.
I'll contact your people when I need them to strike.
I'll contact you when I need you to strike. I'll contact your people when I need them to strike. I'll contact your people when I need them to strike.
If we do this, I want to guarantee that no one gets killed.
If we do this, I want to guarantee that no one gets killed. If we do this, I want to guarantee that no one gets killed.
No one dies.
No one has to die. No one dies.
No one has to join murder gangs run by maniacs either. Look, I know your code against killing, but I won't risk my agent's safety for a band of sociopaths.
Make all the plans you want, Waller, but leave me out. Make all the plans you want, Waller, but leave me out.
I'm plumb out of ways to tell you that this is my operation, and your part in it is at my discretion. They'll never know what hit 'em. Really. That's how you want to play this?
I started this alone. I'll finish it alone. I started this alone. I can finish it alone.
Batman, when you're in deep like this, you need friends.
I appreciate the advice, Waller, and the concern. I appreciate the advice, Waller, and the concern.
If it gets bad for you, just remember, we're out here.
Not to me. I'm not one of your agents. And this isn't my first waltz. Not to me. I'm not one of your agents. And this isn't my first waltz. If it comes to that, I'll consider it. If it comes to that, I'll consider it.
I offered that as an olive branch. I should have known better. You still want to play the lone wolf. I've got an entire agency you could lean on, Batman, and I'm getting sick of your amateur hour. Get in touch if you change your mind.
It certainly looks like it. Certainly looks like it. As of a few years ago, Dr. Harleen Quinzel was still on staff at Arkham Asylum. As of a few years ago, Dr. Harleen Quinzel was still on staff at Arkham Asylum.
That job will never be done.
Waller told me.
Waller told me. Waller told me.
Waller busted me down to deputy ops. Everything's got to go through her office now.
But with a twist. It's actually a counteragent. Could be useful.
Al, I'm in.
Al, I'm in. Al, I'm in. Al, I'm in.
Jim.
Jim? 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 Jim?
He's not here. It's just me. Gordon's feathers are still ruffled by your recent behavior. Sound good?
One of you, call the boss and tell him we got Wayne and we'll bring him there.
I'll do it.
Good. Let's get the hell out of here.
Agent Avesta. She fought to get on this assignment, you know? I guess you locals see it differently. Wanted to see her old neighborhood. Wanted to see you.